Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hankroom Gaming channel. Today I have something different for you. I have video and photos from my trip to Bulgaria. Today we will be discussing just the trip to my Naval Museum. No, my trip to the Naval Museum. It's not mine, I don't own it. I just paid my $2 to get in. I think it was 2 leva actually, which is $1. Either way, let's get to the show. And right now I'm showing you the torpedo boat. Some people call it a destroyer. It's not really big enough to be a destroyer. It's just a torpedo boat from the Soviet era. You can see the stars on it, the Russian star on it, depending on who you ask. Either way, it's just a torpedo boat that's sitting next to the road outside. As you can see, it's painted but not really upkept, at least not inside. And that's about it for the front of the museum. Let's check out some other stuff. The next ship is Drusky. Drusky was sunk in the Bulgarian harbor after its magazine exploded. It wasn't sunk by enemy fire as far as I know, but it's still sunk. It was repaired and taken out to sea again, but it was used as a target ship. So a lot of it was scrapped for parts. And this is actually the sister ship which received most of the hull. So what you see is a Frankenstein of Drusky and one of his sister ships. But it is still one of the more famous Bulgarian ships because it managed to actually defend the Varna harbor from the Ottomans during the Bulgarian-Turkish War. So there you go, that's the ship. You can pay to go on the ship, but I didn't know that at the time. So basically I didn't go up. Even though there is a tour guide, I didn't ask for some reason. She was surrounded by people and I'm awkward in public, so I didn't ask. But you're gonna see kids playing on top of it, so it's a fun display. If you ever in the city, you can check that out. This one is just a land-based artillery piece to defend the harbor from any ships that are shelling it. Some people say that land-based artillery is really scary, but if you look at it, it's about the same size as a naval gun. So battleship that made it to the harbor would basically have the same caliber. Now this is pre-World War I, so it's not the biggest gun you can find on a boat, and it's not the biggest gun you can find on a naval installation, but that's why it's in a museum. This is what's left of evidence of trade between Bulgaria and other countries. Some of them are 6th century, others are 14th century. I'll let you read the blurb or the information for yourself. This is a Roman map or trading itinerary map from the 2nd century, and the replica was created in the 12th century. And a little blurb and special gift for Jingles from the mighty Jingles. This is a ship built in 1890 in England, and it was used by the Bulgarians. It's a gunboat, Her Majesty's gunboats.